What is up, ladies and gentlemen? How are we going on this special day? And the reason I say special day is because we finally get our hands on the brand new Dragon Ball Super Masters set. Now, after the last release, History of Z, the hype for Masters has never been higher, and this set is no different. They have made us wait very patiently, but now it is time to showcase the first release of the new Ultra Bout series, Prismatic Clash. I hope you're ready for this, ladies and gentlemen, because the next couple of weeks of Dragon Ball openings are going to be on another level, and it starts right here. Let's get it. And don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just had to quickly duck out just for a second to go and pick up the beautiful looking Prismatic Clash booster boxes. Look at this, baby. Look at that. I have been hanging out. We have been hanging out for a brand new Masters set, and it is finally here. It is finally landed. It's been, what is it? How long has it been since the last one? The History of Z set? I can't remember. It's been a while. It's been definitely been a few months. It's been way too long. But let's just say that much. But here it is. We've got Prismatic Clash. It is brand new. B28. It is also the first of the Ultra Bout series. This replaces the Zenkai series. They have done and dusted. That is done. They finished it with the 10th Zenkai series set, which is History of Z, obviously. And now we're starting a new one. So here we go. Let's have a look at what's in this one, actually, because I'm not 100%. So I can't really get this to focus very well, but it doesn't matter. Look, basically, pretty much everything is standard, but there are two little anomalies going on here. The first one being, if you look about halfway down this list, we got 5 concept rares. Now, you might be asking, what is a concept rare, Melks? You're asking the wrong person. I have no freaking idea. We will find out, hopefully, opening this box today, because I'm keen. That is a new type of rarity, a new rarity type. They don't always do that, but they did do that with the last History of Z box. They don't always do different rarity types, but here we got concept rares. Pretty keen to see what they look like. But then we got standard special rares, special leader rares, 3 secret rares, but this time, the second anomaly that I mentioned, 2 God rares. 2 God rares. Now that is definitely something that they don't always do. They very rarely do, in fact. So I am very keen to see what they might be. Maybe we'll see one. Maybe we won't. I kind of hope we do though. That'll be pretty good. And actually, you know what? I forgot about the third anomaly. The third anomaly right here. Each box contains a bonus energy marker. There are 10 types of energy markers. That is the box topper. So I don't know for sure if they're all going to be like amazing, pretty beautiful energy markers, or if they're just going to be like a regular, like standard looking energy marker, but we'll find out. We will find out momentarily. Maybe they're just going to be like, I hope there's like, I don't know, maybe they're all going to be really special energy markers, but maybe they'll have like standard energy markers and then like a nice foil one version of it, like a variant. But let's we're gonna find out right the frick now. It's so okay, that is something that I did know and I completely forgot about, but now that I'm seeing this rise of the Unison Warrior energy marker, now I don't know if this is like a super special one or not. I don't to be honest, I actually don't know if they do special like different types of energy markers with a bit more like cooler foiling or like gold foiling or something like that. But this is just like, this kind of just looks like very standard hollow energy marker, but it looks really sick. But yeah, this is from like the artwork from an older set called Rise of the Unison Warrior, and that is how they've actually designed the energy markers, I think. So basically they're just grabbing like the box artwork or whatever from the previous sets, and they picked 10 of them and they're doing it that way, I guess. So that is pretty freaking cool though. That is a pretty cool energy marker. This is definitely something that I have never seen before from Master sets. And I'm glad that they're doing something like this, something different, something new. I love keeping it fresh. I love like how they just change it up every now and then. Just little subtle variances to their boxes just makes every set feel like that little bit unique, a little bit different. So it's cool. I think this is going to make something like opening one of these boxes like feel special, feel different every time you open one, which is awesome. So put that one to the side for now, and let's get into the good stuff. Let's get into the packs of Prismatic Clash. I have been seriously waiting way too long for a new. What the heck? That is a hollow uncommon Rumshi on the top. Why is that like a foil card? Is this some kind of, no way? There's no way. Is this a god pack? Did they bring back the god pack? I don't know. Wait, it didn't say anything about like every card being a foil, right? Hang on. What does it say? It doesn't really say. It doesn't really say, but I'm 9,900 million% sure that this is a god pack, the return of the god pack, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a freaking leader TN foil card, and we've got foils. Oh my god, this is literally the first pack of ever Prismatic clutch that I've ever opened, and it is a god pack. What the hell am I witnessing right now? Hang on, I'm gonna put these here so you can sort of see what we're dealing with. There's a pansy now, uncommon. Oh my god, I'm like freaking a little bit shaky. Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. Maybe it's not a god pack. Maybe I've overreacted. Maybe I've gone way too soon. I think I've gone way too soon. Why are the first 3 cards hollow? Is this how this box is done? There's a special rare with this pack as well as 3 hollows. Okay. Now I am so freaking confused. And that is a Super Saiyan Great Saiyaman Fury Explosion special rare. Look at that. Oh my god, that is sick. That is so sick. Dude, he's even got the sunnies on, bro. Look at that now. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my god. We're bringing back the like good old classic freaking nice looking special rares that look crazy good with the cool. I mean they've been doing that for a while, but I'm just saying it because I feel like this is like one of the coolest special rares I've seen in a while. Like this is definitely freaking special. As far as special rares go, this is definitely up there. Holy moly, that is a great first pack. And I don't know for sure I don't think it's a god pack. I may have like jumped the gun a little bit, but man, it threw me off because the first four cards were hollows, and we got a leader as well. A foiled leader, like that doesn't really happen in the first few cards of a pack. We gotta open up another pack though real quick so I can see exactly if maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. This is the first time I opened this freaking set, man. It's the first time I'm seeing it. I haven't seen anyone else open it yet. I don't even know if I'm in like the first one maybe to freaking do it. We'll see. I'm just gonna put that to the side. But now that is the special rare in our four hollows from our first pack. Oh my god. Okay, I am mega confused right now. But we're about to see what the frick. Okay, let's just open this first pack. Okay, it's not a god pack. It's not a god pack, ladies and gentlemen. I have overreacted like a mother trucker. They have put the foils at the front, and we are getting like way more foils. Okay, so they have definitely changed something about the way they're doing these boxes. They are definitely changing what these boxes are in terms of like the hits and the pull rates of certain things and what they're putting in packs. Because look, they're putting a foil leader at the very, very front. That is a Wish Shenron. Or Wish Paronga. Fuck me. Wish Paronga. And another foil here with Glorio, as well as Chi-Chi. And yeah, so they put 3 foils at the very front of the pack. That is something new. That's something different. Now, they may or may not have mentioned that already. They probably have. And I've just forgotten about it. And we get another foil rare Spring Kai and another foil rare Saiyaman. So we get 5 foils in a pack. That is guaranteed from the looks of it. Now, I jumped the gun for sure thinking that we had a god pack. But we definitely did not have a god pack. That would have been crazy. Oh my god, that would have been crazy. But the fact that it ended with a special rare really threw me off. I kind of thought that maybe that was like not normal, but I think this must be the new norm. This must definitely be the new norm because look at that. Let me move this tiny little bit. Look at that. That is a foil again on the front. Another foil Goma. Oh my god, look at that. That is a Vegito leader. Dude, that is actually kind of crazy cool art. That is actually really good. I'd rate that highly for like a regular leader. That is actually pretty good. But this is obviously something that they've changed up. They've changed up how many holographic foil cards that you get in a set, or in each pack. So now we've got 5. That is definitely new. I think before we only used to get like 2, maybe 3 sometimes. But that definitely like freaking wigged me out a little bit. I am so confused. They probably did announce that they would. Oh my god, I really fricked that pack up. They probably did announce it, and I'm just, to be honest, guys, I really, really do try my hardest to like ignore spoilers as much as I can for sets that are coming out. I know we did like a little video where we kind of previewed some of the announcements and some of the things that were coming up. Oh, SR, Dr. Aronsu, nice, nice. That's actually kind of a nice looking SR. Cool. It's our first one though. First SR, the first box. Yeah, I didn't realize, maybe I just forgot, or maybe I didn't read, or maybe I just didn't listen. I don't listen. I don't listen sometimes. Can ask Brianna, she'll tell you. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, selective hearing, they call it. Maybe I just wasn't listening. SR Freezer, unrestricted power. Nice. That's another SR, second one now. But I'm kind of glad that they've changed it up. Kind of glad that they're doing things differently. It makes it exciting. It makes it cool. It makes it different. Like it means that when I open this, I'm like, obviously, it shocked me quite a lot that how different it was to what we're normally used to seeing in Masters boxes. That's cool. That's a cool rare Piccolo. I like that one. Ooh, that is actually just a regular super rare Son Goku. Even the regular super rare, actually pretty clean. The artwork in this set so far, I'm digging. I am digging it a lot. That is actually nice. All right, I'll put that one there. Now we are just going to be doing a quick little one boxer tonight. I know normally we would do two. I know that's the norm for Melk's openings, especially definitely on like the first opening of one. That's a cool Chi leader. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That is that is sick. All right. Yeah, man, some of the artwork on these regular cards are actually crazy good. I mean, we've already seen a special rare, so it kind of like makes sense because the special rare was insane. So the artwork in this set, it definitely seemed like they've stepped it up a little bit. But yeah, anyway, so what I was saying is I'm just going to do one box tonight just because it's a little bit of a last minute thing. I had to like quickly go and pick up my boxes quickly because they just arrived. Oh my God, another leader. Dude, we're getting so many leaders. These are sick. These are actually so good. These look really, really nice. A nice Gohan leader there. Yeah, so I had to quickly go, duck out, grab the boxes. They just arrived. It's Monday in Australia. I was kind of hoping that there's potential small little chance that I would get some last week, or they would arrive last week. That was like a bit of a Hail Mary kind of thing, bit of a, you know, had to get out the prayers, you know, just to see if that would happen, but it didn't. But it came today. So we're doing one. We're just gonna do one box today because I want to get this video out like ASAP. I want to do it tonight so you guys can see what I see. And you can get a quick sneak preview of Prismatic Clash. And then maybe later in the week, we'll do another box opening where we'll do two. We'll do two boxes. We'll go back to the standard double box. Another cool leader, Belmod. Oh my gosh. The leaders are actually crazy good. I wonder if the pull rates have changed at all in terms of how many like big hits you get in the box, you know, like your special rares. Ooh, SRTN. I don't actually think that's going to have changed. I didn't hear anything about it, but I also didn't realize that they were going to put 3 hollows at the front of a pack. That confused the shit out of me. But normally they don't change. Normally they don't change the big hits, if that makes sense. Like they don't change the pull rates. Usually they just keep it at your standard 2. Oh my God, that's just an SR. That is a Super Saiyan Gogeta, Transcendent Rage, and that is clean. That is really, really clean. Just for a regular SR, that is so good. So I'm just trying to get my mic in a better spot, but that looks amazing. Oh my God. The regular SRs are actually crazy good. I think I say that every single set that we open, but like it just seems like the SRs, they just surprise me every time because they are, even though they do say that they're super rares. Just gonna move this again a little bit. It's a bit annoying. Even though they do say they are regular, like they're super rare. They're not actually super rare. They're pretty common. You get like 8 of them in a box, so it's pretty like they're not really that rare, I guess. So the fact that they look so bloody cool is actually pretty cool to see. But man, I don't know. I've been looking forward to this set for so long. Oh, great Saiyan, man. Look at that leader, man. The leaders are actually so good. Look, maybe I just haven't appreciated like a lot of leader cards just because you don't always get them hollow, but like they're just basically giving one for free every pack, a freaking foiled leader like that. So now they look freaking insanely cool. Oh, that's just a rare Vegeta. Even that one's cool. Oh my gosh. I am really liking this set so far. Holy crap. Now, we know that they've changed up like the the fact that they've got 2 god rares. So that's different. I mean, it's no, I'm not doing this very well. They have done that before. That is definitely a thing that they've done before. The double god rares. They did it in Legend of the Dragon Balls because it was a bit of an anniversary. What is that? That's just an SR. It's not a. Huh? That kind of looks like. Huh? That looks better than an SR. Am I tripping? Am I wrong? Does that just look way better than a regular SR? Like let's look at the best SR that we've gotten so far. This is the Goku that we've gotten. Does this look? That looks better. It looks more like I don't know what to say. That just looks better than a regular SR. That looks incredibly good. Now I don't know if I'm missing something here. Whether this is definitely not like an alternate art. They don't do alternate arts. They do that in Fusion World, but in Masters it's just you get an SR and you get a special rare. But this looks better than a regular super rare. Am I wrong? Am I the one that's wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. But that looks sick. Oh my gosh. Super Saiyan 3 for Vegeta. Mini Daima. That is pretty cool. Now, is this the first time that they've added Daima cards into Masters? I don't know. But speaking of Daima cards, we got another Goku Mini Daima leader, another foil one, which is really, really cool. I don't know if it's the first time that they've added the Daima cards into Masters. I think it may be. I don't know. It's hard. I get a little bit like, blurred lines between Masters and Fusion World and what's going on. Ooh, that's cool. Nice little freaking Anin. Who the bloody frick is that? Doesn't matter. Because I know in Fusion World they've had the Daima cards for a few sets now. And that's been pretty standard. But I think it's maybe the first time I'm seeing them in Masters. I'm pretty sure they didn't have it in History of Z. Because History of Z was, that's the same Gohan leader that we got already. That looks just as cool. History of Z was more like going back through the history of Z. A lot more Dragon Ball Z related cards. Speaking of, that is not Dragon Ball Z. That is sort of Dragon Ball Z. That is Dragon Ball Z. There's a special leader rare. Son Gohan. Did we just get the same? Hang on. It is. We got the same pack. We got the regular leader, Son Gohan, protecting the weak. Special leader rare. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Wow. Son Gohan, protecting the weak. Special leader rare. Now, I haven't got a special leader rare in a really long time, but this is a freaking very, very nice one. Oh, that I just dropped. Oopsies. Look at that. That is actually crazy good. I don't remember the special leader rares having this much foiling on it. Not that I've pulled that many of them, but the one that I have pulled, I think this Vegito one didn't really have much the gold on it like this one does. This looks so sick. I hope you guys are seeing this as good as I am seeing this, because that looks freaking insane. Oh my gosh. That is our first big hit, our first big pull from Prismatic Clash right here, ladies and gentlemen. You're seeing it here first. This is the first special leader rare that I've pulled from this set, and it's the first big hit. I mean, we got a special rare. We did get the Great Saiyaman special rare, but this is the big boy hit. Special rares are kind of like a medium boy hit. You know what I mean? This is a big boy hit right here. All right, let's put that over there to the side for now, because we've still got a handful of packs to go. Try and get through this quick. I want to freaking... I need to get this video. I need to start editing this video, get it out so you guys can see this. Oh my gosh. Really messing this pack openings up. It's okay. All right, so we got our 3 holos at the front. Standard. Now, we've already pulled quite a few SRs. Speaking of SRs, we got a nail SR. Nice. But I don't really know how many more SRs that we can actually get. And there's only a handful of packs left. So we've got our 2 major hitters. We've got our 2 major big boy hitters, the special rare and the SLR now. Now, I don't actually think, I could be wrong about this, that we will get anything else. That is just a regular SR for Vegito. And that actually looks pretty sick, considering that it's just a regular SR. That's nice. Again, another SR that looks slightly better. This set is going to get me a lot, I think, with that. This set is going to get me a lot with the regular SRs. Because look, I feel like I saw something kind of nice there, but I don't know, we put a lot of SRs. But I think it's just going to be another SR. And it's gonna trip me up. It's gonna trick me a lot. Oh, nice rare Goku. Yeah, see, it's just a rare. That's just a super rare Piccolo. I saw a little bit of a peek on the back there, and I thought it was going to be something sick, but it's just an SR, which is still nice. Don't get me wrong. Like this is just a regular SR, but it still looks sick. It does actually look pretty nice. Now, I wonder what the go is with the concept rares. That's something that I'm pretty keen on to understand. That is a Son Goku, God form, Crimson Power, leader. Foil looks really cool. But yeah, there's only 5 concept rares. So like with the other rarity types that they've done before, usually they have like more. There's usually more of them. So the fact that there's only 5 sort of tells me that they are going to be like a little bit harder to pull. Nice, great Sandman leader. I think we've got that one before. Yeah, you get what I mean? Like, because there's only 5, they're probably going to be a bit rarer. They're going to be a bit harder to pull. Probably on the same level as a SLR type thing, I would say. It's definitely not on the same level as the Zenkai rares from History of Z. Like, the Zenkai rares were guaranteed you were going to get 1 in a box. So, and there's way more of them. So, completely different, like, style of rarity, basically. Completely different. But I'm keen to see I'm keen to see a concept rare. I am keen to see one. We'll see. Look, I got a handful of boxes. I bought 6 boxes in my first little, my first little go at it. They're a bit expensive. They're a little bit expensive. The Masters boxes, they have gone up a little bit in price. I don't know why. Bandai just decided to increase their baseline prices or their recommended retail prices. So the boxes have gone up just a little bit. So I just bought 6 just to dip my toes in a little bit. We may end up getting more. We'll see. We'll see what we pull. We'll see what we get. Oh my God. But if we don't get a concept rare in the first 6 boxes, I'm definitely getting more because I need to see a concept rare in the flesh just to see what it looks like. But this is our last pack of our first box of Prismatic Clash. That is it, folks. Let's have a look at our little recap. So firstly, we got the energy marker, the Rise of the Unison Warrior energy marker. Like I mentioned at the start, this is from or directly pulled from the artwork from one of the boxes. I think that's just the theme for all the energy markers. They are doing that. So this is from Rise of the Unison Warrior set, which I don't think I ever actually opened any of that. So that's an older one. Then we got Super Saiyan, Great Saiyaman, Fury Explosion. Look at that special rare. That was our first pull. We got that in the first pack that I may or may not have confused for a God pack. It's all right. It's all right. We'll forget about that. We'll move on quickly from that. That is a sick looking special rare. I got to say, and then the big boy special leader rare Son Gohan. That is one of the coolest SLRs I think I have seen in a really, really long time. Definitely a different like stylistic choice they've gone with the SLRs. They've definitely like leveled them up a little bit. I think the artwork's normally really good, but they don't always have this like gold foiling on them. I don't think, not that I pulled that many SLRs. So I may not be like the leading expert on that particular topic, but it doesn't matter because now we have one right here in our hands. So now I get to give my opinion. So look at that. That is a beautiful SLR. First box of Prismatic Clash. Well, there you have it, guys. Our first box of Prismatic Clash. That is the first of many. Don't you worry. There is more to come. I will do another opening this week. We'll do a 2-box opening. We'll get right into it. We'll get a good little feel for what this set is really about. One box just does not tell enough of the story, I don't think. We've also got a lot to look forward to over the next few weeks. We're obviously going to do more Prismatic Clash, which I already mentioned, but the next Fusion World set also comes out very, very soon. And that is FPO 7. That is a Shenron set. I am very much looking forward to that. So keep an eye on my channel over the next couple of weeks because we got a lot to look forward to. I cannot wait. We are going to be ripping some Dragon Ball booster boxes, folks. It is going to be so much fun. So make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss out on that. And I will see you on the next one. Peace out. Hey, on how we go. What? All right. We got a lot to look forward to. But Prismatic Clash. Let's go. What? Set. Hype Blasters has never been. I hope you are. This set is the one we all know and love. Gentlemen. black bobbies. Ready for this. 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 Ooh, and don't forget to leave a little